Good morning, everyone. In my mom's car. It is hair appointment time. I stopped and got a coffee, which I probably shouldn't have done because I'm 5 minutes late now. I'm like chugging a little bit of it because I want to make sure I get my money's worth in, but I'm not gonna bring it in because then it's like, hey, this is why I'm late. But yeah, I'm going in to get my hair done. This is what it looks like right now. Honestly, it looks pretty bright at the moment. I woke up with a huge pimple on my face, so I have to go get pimple patches after this, but it looks pretty bright right now. But I just feel like in certain lighting it looks red, and normally if I still had my extensions in, I would still be going today to get the extensions touched up and have her color my hair. You know, I haven't gotten my hair colored since the end of September, which when I was blonde before, I would go like every 6 weeks on the dot, and I think that's what like really did my hair in as well. Yeah, I'm going to go in, but here's one final look at my hair. Hopefully it does get a little bit brighter, because sometimes when she does it, I'm like, I know I watched you put all of the bleach in my hair, but nothing really happens because I'm expecting like some big transformation, but we need to keep the hair healthy. So I will be back in less time. Normally it takes like 3 or 4 hours, but it'll definitely be way less this time, and I will show you guys what the finished product looks like. 4 hours later, you guys, I was just in the salon for 4 hours, but Danielle and Kaylee killed it. Do you guys see how blonde I am? I can't wait to go home and put makeup on, but oh my god, it looks so good and it's so cute. I'm so happy. I'm finally blonde again. So if you guys don't know, I go to Danielle. Her salon is called Beauty Salon in Cranston, Rhode Island, but it's spelled B-E-A-U-D-E-E, so beauty a little bit differently. Oh my god, she specializes in extensions, but she's also like a color specialist as well. She's just super talented, and her assistant Kaylee is like so good as well. I am so happy. So we did like a blonde, but I told her, I was like, I like my blondes to be warm tones. Like I don't want anything too icy. I'm not really someone who likes like a platinum blonde look. So happy right now. Oh my god. Okay, I'll talk to you guys when I get in better lighting. I think I'm gonna stop. My mom wants the car back. This sucks having to share a car. My mom wants to get her car back tonight because she has a hair appointment tomorrow. So she wants it back at like 6. So I have like 4 more hours with it, but I do need to get home and also edit the vlog that's going up today. This is the ongoing issue here. But wow! She did such a good job with the blowout as well. I was telling her, I was like, I literally need to learn how to do a blowout like you, because look at this volume. I am so happy. That's all. Update, I got Chipotle. I was actually hungry and I'm gonna meal prep in like an hour, but I need to export my video and upload it. So I was like, in the meantime, since I am hungry, I'm gonna take advantage and get Chipotle. So I'm gonna show you guys what I get. You know, if you watched one of my recent weekly vlogs, that for my drink, I always get a lemonade with a little bit of Sprite at the top. Literally chef's kiss, the best drink ever. And then I did switch it up today for my order. Let me take it out and I'll share. All right, so of course we get chips on the side. They really made it known whose Chipotle this is. And I switched it up slightly. So I always get the quesadilla, and I either get chicken or sometimes the garlic steak if it's an option, because my Chipotle runs out of it so often. But I swear, the Chipotle quesadilla is so underrated. It's so good. The only annoying thing is like you have to order it on the app, or at least you're supposed to. So if you're gonna get it, remember to order it through their app. Okay, for the sides, normally I just do sour cream and the spicy salsa because I don't really need too much else. I don't really like guac from Chipotle. I only really like guac when I make it myself or at certain restaurants. So I normally just stick to these two, but I decided to get some rice on the side because I feel like I can dip a chip into like the rice with a little bit of the sauces, and it'll be really good and like more filling. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, normally I just get these two, but I got some white rice on the side as well. Nothing better than some Chipotle. When I'm craving Chipotle, I need it within like the hour. Like I need it immediately. It's such an intense, random craving. So I'm happy that I gave in today and got it for myself because I know this is about to hit. I also need to wash my face because you know how when you go to the hair salon, like stuff gets on your forehead, or maybe it's just me because I have a huge forehead, but I need to go wash my face and probably take a shower and stuff. But I wanted to see how my hair looked in the camera at home. I'm obsessed. Overall, I'm still just like really happy with it. I just feel like the color is really good, and I think it's better than when I was blonde in the past. Like it was more of like a icy blonde, almost like a white blonde, and this is more of what I always wanted, like a more, if you can see, like a warm toned blonde. That's like what I like. I don't really like on me like a super white blonde. I think it just looks so unnatural, but this is what I have always wanted, just like a warm toned bright blonde. And this was her doing like as minimal as she possibly could to like keep the integrity of my hair and everything, so that way I can continue to grow it. She gave me specific instructions. I need to use clarifying shampoo like once a week, and then also she said, what did she say, use a color, like a color treatment shampoo the other times, and then every time I use the clarifying shampoo, she wants me to do some type of moisture mask. She told me to use the Olaplex conditioner a couple times a week, you know, like depending on how much I wash my hair, and then otherwise just use a moisture conditioner because she said like the Olaplex could be too much protein. So I'm gonna try and like stick with her tips because I want to make sure that this time around with like my new hair growth and everything, I just want to make sure that I take really good care of my hair, because I know what it feels like to lose it, and I never want to go through that ever again. And take my advice, don't take the chance. Just buy the nicer hair products and take care of your hair, because losing your hair is the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Not the worst thing that could ever happen to you. There's definitely a lot worse that could happen to you, but it sucks. That's all I'll say. So take care of your hair. If you have healthy hair, don't take it for granted. Judge me, but yes, I am having a coffee pretty late in the day. I have to meal prep. I'm just waiting for the dishwasher to run because I had a couple meal prep containers that were being used up, so I'm waiting on those to be done. I know I'm gonna need some caffeine in me to be able to finish meal prepping all in one night. So I did do day 6 of the advent calendar. It was Mexico today. No shade to Mexico, but I don't know if I did something differently, but this one's probably my least favorite out of all of the ones that I've had so far. I don't know, it's just not giving anything. It's just kind of okay. I would rate it like a 5 out of 10, but out of all of them, so far I haven't really like not liked one, but this one, it's not that I don't like it, it's just if I had to pick out of the other ones that we've tried so far, this would definitely be last in line. I'm gonna go edit. I might put on some makeup and take a couple pictures for Instagram of my hair. We'll see how I'm feeling, because putting on makeup is a real big chore. I feel so cute being blonde again. I'm so happy. I'm gonna go edit on my computer for a little bit, and when the dishwasher is done, we are gonna start this meal prep. Okay, we are about to make the simplest meal prep I think I've ever done. This takes the cake as like the easiest one possible that you could make, and it's very cheap as well. So I did want to share it in a vlog. I feel like I don't really share normally like healthier recipes on this channel. It's normally over on my other channel, but since I'm doing it for the day, I might as well film it for something. Let me go through all the ingredients with you guys. Like I said, there's really not much. I'm keeping it nice and simple, just something that I can eat every day. I'm gonna weigh out all of the chicken as well to make sure that I'm getting like the exact portions that I should be, and that way I can achieve my goals and not eat. Because the thing is, like, I don't want to lose weight very fast or anything, because in the end that just makes me even more uncomfortable with my body because I lose a lot of muscle, and I want to maintain muscle as much as possible. I'm actually starting a new program for a brand deal. I don't know if I told you guys, with a personal trainer on Monday, and I'm really excited about that. It should be really good. Like, she has a whole, you know, plan for me and everything. That's why I got the Apple Watch in. Reminds me, I need to unbox the Apple Watch. We'll do that in another vlog soon. But let's just go through and make this meal prep. Well, let me show you everything you need. Okay, literally probably the least amount of ingredients I've ever used, but this is literally everything. We have some olive oil over here, of course, to cook up the chicken and the asparagus, and then this is all the seasonings that I'm going to use. We have parsley, black pepper, sea salt, and then I am obsessed with these green and red Hatch chili flakes from Trader Joe's. Bomb. We have 2 things of basmati rice. These are awesome because you just microwave them for 90 seconds, I think. Yeah, 90 seconds, and you have rice perfectly ready. Sometimes I just hate cooking rice because it messes up a whole pot. I don't know. And then sometimes it, like, I do the same thing every time I cook rice, but for some reason sometimes it doesn't turn out as good. So it's just easy to get these. I recently rediscovered them and I haven't looked back yet. And then we're gonna do chicken. Like I said, we're gonna weigh it all out to make sure we're getting the right portions of the chicken. And then for the veggie, we're gonna do asparagus. I don't know if I'm gonna use both of these because that's kind of a lot of asparagus, but I do really love asparagus, so we'll see. And then I'm gonna marinate the chicken a little bit in this garlic parm sauce and marinade from Sweet Baby Ray's. Really good, and just like a different flavor than what I normally do. So we'll start off by measuring all of the chicken, weighing that out, getting the right portions. And I always make 4 meal preps, which is really nice because each of these rices is 2 servings, so you just like split each of them into 2 and you have 4 servings. I find that 4 meal preps is like the perfect happy medium. It's not too much, it's not too little. I used to make like 12 meal preps, like 6 of one meal, 6 of another meal, and it was just way too much food and I never went through it in time. So I find that it's better to just keep it simple, keep it small, and you'll actually go through the meals and eat all of them. Alright, so as you guys can see, it's 599 grams. I was aiming for 600, but I couldn't get it perfect, but that's okay. It's a little bit more than I believe the recommended serving of chicken is, but I wanted to do a little bit over because I just feel like my protein in my day-to-day life is really lacking. So upping the chicken to get a little bit more protein in is totally okay. Sorry about my fridge, it just went off, so it's super loud. But now that we have the chicken all measured out, you can take it off of the scale. And what I do for the scale, you can see now it's negative 286. When I turn the scale on, I put the bowl that's empty on the scale and it'll say like how many ever grams that the bowl weighs, and then you just want to zero it out. So you press like the tare button. My scale is like really delayed, but if you press that, then it goes to 0. even if there is like a hand on it. Like if I had my hand on it and then I press tear, it would go back down to 0. Yeah, food scales are amazing and they really do come in handy when you're trying to achieve like certain goals. Now all I'm gonna do is season up the chicken and add some of the garlic parm marinade and mix it all around, and then we can start cooking, which it's gonna be so stupidly simple. I'm gonna make it on the stovetop because I don't really feel like doing the whole air fryer thing because my air fryer is too small for all of this chicken. So we'll cook it in this pan right here. I feel like it's been so long since I've cooked anything. I'm like a newbie again. Guys, the chicken is cooking. I did want to mention I also added half of 1 lemon. I find that adding lemon to chicken really makes it stay fresh in the fridge for a long period of time. I know some people are really creeped out by chicken just like microwaving it and leaving it in the fridge for a couple days in a row, but when you season it well and you add things like lemon juice or a marinade, it makes it so that way it tastes fresh every single day, and it doesn't like creep me out because I know some people just have like a weird phobia of reheating chicken or like not fresh food, but if you make it really well, you should be able to get over that fear pretty quickly because you'll realize that it actually tastes pretty good on like the 3rd day. But yeah, I'm gonna let this cook low and slow. That's my favorite way to cook chicken. If you do it too fast, it just gets really crispy on the outside and not cooked through on the inside. So we want to make sure everything is nice and cooked perfectly. I'm also going to get started on the asparagus over on this pan because I'm not sure if it's all going to fit in one go. You guys, my meal prep is done. Looks so good, literally so easy. I think this took me less than like 30 minutes. Takes no time at all, and now I have dinner for the next 4 days in a row. I also did add a little extra lemon juice on top of each of the meal preps. I love lemon and like really acidic things, so the more lemon the better for me, so totally optional. And then I topped it just with a little bit of parsley to make it look pretty. But we got the asparagus, the basmati rice, the garlic parm chicken, and when I eat this I'll probably add like a little bit of hot sauce to each of them. So easy, and I'm so happy I finally did this because I've been putting it off. I don't know why, because it was literally the simplest thing ever. I'm just happy, and I can't wait to have one of these tonight. I feel like I'm really on a new wave. Like, I just bought maybe 6 self-help books on the Apple bookstore for my iPad. Like literally just all these books. I bought like The Mountain Is You, Attached, I forget which other ones I bought. A bunch of like really popular ones that were like in the top 100s for self-help books in the App Store. But I feel like I'm on this new journey, and I feel like 2023 I'm just like focusing literally solely on me. I don't want to be dating or in any type of relationships. I literally just want to like be by myself and figure out what I like. And also, like I said, I start with a trainer on Monday, and I feel like something that I always put off because I was in a relationship was my physical health. I would go through like waves of like being into it, being not, being into it, being not. And now that I have like no outside distractions, I'm just kind of like, it's finally time to really hone in on me and finally achieve the things that like I've wanted to for so long, but I would always get distracted with other things or like be sad or overly happy. Like now I'm just kind of in this neutral zone where I can focus on myself and actually achieve the things that I want to achieve. But my mom is outside because we are switching the car, because I'm gonna have the car I think for the weekend. But I think this vlog is probably around like the 20 to 25 minute mark at this point, so hopefully you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Lots of good stuff. I think this vlog is the one where I have my hair done for the first time. I'm a little bit mixed up on the days because I had like a brand deal that I needed to film, and it was like a little complicated because it was like setting me back, but I figured it out now. I figured out a system, which is good. But yeah, still loving the blonde. I love being back to like my true self, and it's just like the perfect shade. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's Vlogmas, and I will talk to you tomorrow with the next one. Bye.